Hi and welcome to Love Talks. Um, this is like my third video in this day, but I literally am making them like one after another for those who only just joined this one. But I'm just putting that in for context. But I just noticed these cute flowers go well with the surrounding flowers because they're flowers. They're flowers. They're wildflowers too. And well, I want to talk to you about something I realized yesterday. I think I simply want to relate those things to you, those words, if I can still capture them the same like tone, maybe not, but um. So somebody had written something on Facebook, and I wrote down an answer. I was like, war is sickness. Like war is sick. But she said something about, I don't know. I think somebody comparison that between war and sickness, like that she said it doesn't even matter, but she was saying something like it had been compared and it was a very different thing, but I was like, but realizing war is sick. War is a sickness, and it really is a sickness. And I was like writing these words on Facebook because I put them in my status, and I didn't know what to call it at first. That should I say? Should I call it a sickness of the mind? Because then it sounds kind of like mental illness, which is not what I meant. It was like, I think it's more. I should have probably said a spiritual. It's like a sickness in spirit. And I was like, um, because I get it now. Because like every time like I arrive at something, I realize if I heard it before, I'm like, oh yeah, but like I understand it now at least more than before. And even though apparently you can literally hear a same statement for years and years, and apparently you can still learn new things from it. But so far, I always say, "Oh my, I get that now because I got it because I arrived at the same words." It's like true, and then I remember the other one, and it's like because stay, little fly. Oh, once again, the focus. I don't want the focus to be lost. But well, the next thing is, well, I wrote it crushes the spirit, and it does. However, how easy for some where it crushes the spirit of others, right? And I want to have written a sickness of the spirit now. I think it runs deeper than the mind. Like, then it's not gonna sound like mental illness. But I was only just finding the words at the time. But it is a sickness, and I remember it. But because I want to explain sometimes things to you more, but then I'm like, I don't know if I can, because that's what those words were for. Because sometimes you say something different, and then it means something slightly different. But it is a sickness, and it's almost like a sickness. It's almost like a sickness of the spirit, and then it's lived out through war. And what did I write? I wrote something about lived out through the losing of lives of others, because the losing of lives of others, you live out your or those whoever fights a war, or well, to live out one's own sickness in spirit through the losing of lives of others. It's like, I don't know, but it's not making it easy for themselves or for ourselves. I don't want to say our, because we don't want any wars, right? I bet you don't. Well, I don't know, but you know, but it's like, could make it easy for oneself if someone else is the one to suffer. And I sometimes don't know if it takes away from what I'm saying if I attempt to explain it. But sometimes there's like a bridge there where I didn't get that in the past, but now I do. And then I want to explain what I wouldn't have known before, so, or didn't know before, so, yeah. But, bear with me here. Also, like, oh, the fly is gone. The whole, I wrote, a war fought is a war lost. Because I was looking at it like, that sickness, as soon as we fight each other, there's no winning, like, is there? Because the real win would have been to let peace be. Another tiny fly that I bet I can't focus on. Oh, we can. Hi there. I'm just looking at the fly. It's so tiny and deserves its own life here on this planet. And I'm talking about wars. I have reason to talk about it. We have wars here. Enough to talk about it. I don't know if there's much to add to that now. But imagine I had the kind of a sickness of spirit, but as soon as I act on that, if I attempt to live that out through not only physicality, like we call things, I guess manifestation is a word what we have, but to live it out through the matter, through the losing of lives of others. I've already taken a step. I've already lost the war. I've already lost. Maybe not the war, but I've already lost. Because I gave into it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if I want to say something more. I don't want to take away from the words, because they already meant that, and then I don't want. I don't know if I have words that really describe what I mean, but I kind of like, this is a subject worth talking about, and I do want to like speak about it. I don't know what God and Christ would think about that. But I didn't like see the losing is not the war, that it's you've already lost, we've already lost. The souls who participate in war, partake in war, already lost by doing that, by doing so. And we've lost as all of us as a world for not having ailment was one thing, and this word came in my mind, and I was like trying to form a sentence. I was like, I don't know what I want to say it. How do I put this in a sentence? But ailment, and it's like it's needed rather than the fighting of wars, rather than the living it out, the sickness. Through that, we need an ailment for that sickness of the spirit, or sickness in spirit, sickness of the spirit. Because if we have an ailment, what if we, well, I guess could, well, use that ailment and then not need the sickness anymore? What if we, why do we need to, with simply living it out through wars? What's gonna happen when that war is fought and done, and then you have not, you have not, I don't know what should be the verb for ailment. Ailed. You should have, I guess, I don't know if healing means something different, but if, say, we healed, for all intents and purposes of the statement, healed the sickness, then why we wouldn't need to fight wars anymore? Like, why would we need? No, what are you gonna do when the next war is fought? And then are you just gonna start another war and another war and another war? Where's the limit? Pretty much. Where's the that ailment is not the fighting of the war. Healing doesn't come through fighting wars. That sickness of the spirit. But I could see it now, because before, if I'd heard if I did hear the words, it wasn't like, I mean, I was like, yeah, that's true, but like, I don't know how to put in words the depth to what I understand it. I bet that is only the tip of the iceberg. We had a video about tip of the iceberg. Pretty sure there's deeper to delve in anything, but yeah. So an ailment. I would just let it stand like this, an ailment, because I didn't have a sentence for it, but. It really is so true, and I think if we heard a statement like this, we would relate the losing to the war rather than the losing to the losing of, I guess, the soul of who partakes in the war, or the spirit that was crushed, the spirit that the sickness was going to be housed in, like, was, within, or the spirit that, well, was sick, I guess. Sickness resided in? The sickness. Yeah, let's put it that way. And I'll lose if a war is fought. If one, I don't know when something's like, if I'm saying too far more than Christ would want me to say, but like, it's also so nice to like know these things, and like, we don't need wars. So I want to talk about it. Oh, it's slipped my mind anyway. I was thinking, if one of us, if there's sickness in, of the spirit that resides in the spirit of one of us, then it's like we all lose, I guess. But an ailment. I don't know. Right. Passing this much on to you today. There are more birds. When I say I don't know, I do know, but like. Some of this is so worth talking about, but these are also the main words, so. You see the dovies? Oh, peace doves! I mean, these are not white, but I know they're just pigeons, but remember we had that, those learnings. And no, don't do it, run! Remember that. Oh my god, it fits right in perfectly. It's really mean. And I feel like God arranges things so perfectly, like for this to just happen right in front of us. But it's like, I want to say the spirit is disturbed by that. And we talked about gentleness, and now we're talking about sickness of the spirit. It's almost similar, and it reminds me of that orc in The Hobbit, which was only one example. I mean, it just reminds me because I was learning things from that, but the look in his eyes, I won't forget it now that I understand it. That was good acting. Or sometimes these visuals speak louder than words. I'm trying to zoom out. It won't work. I think I'm already zoomed out. It spoke for itself in a way. The peace being disturbed like that. It's like we don't go to the root cause of wars when we don't look at it that way, that it is a sickness of the spirit. And it's like, anyone would be happier. Wouldn't you be happier if you didn't need to fight the wars anymore? Isn't it? If we think about an ailment, that's like, nobody would lose from that. You'd think that those who want to partake in war would think they would not want to not fight wars. But if you actually didn't, hi there, hello, what are you doing? Hi. No, Marisa. Oh, these dogs always come, but I'm happy. It's just like, well, I know we were just talking about control in the other video, but it's like, if that had been full and I'd just been eating it, and the dog just comes and just, I don't know, eats it or something, or they are muddy and then jump on you and like, or maybe you have my important notes open and then it's like muddy paws, like, it's like, but I also feel like finding a better balance. Like, I know what I would accept and not accept kind of more. I don't know if this is something significant or not, so I'm just telling you. And it's not related to wars, but as far as I know, it's just like, I'm comfortable and I'm happy, and I don't want the owners to feel bad as well. But also, like, when the dogs are well behaved and kind of like stay the limits, or just like not just like, they're so sudden sometimes. You think, oh, I'm so happy there's a dog, and then all of a sudden he had his paws on your ice cream. Let's just say, I just made that one up, but stuff like that happens all the time. So Anyway. Right, well, I mean, we can always pick the steam back up if there's more to get out of this, because I bet there would be, but I just didn't want to take away from it with finding the wrong words, but sometimes the other words, which sound so similar, mean something different. But well, here you have it. Pass this on, and like we have this information, all this knowledge about. I know there's different. I know I just said there's a difference between knowing and knowledge, but sometimes when I speak fast, then you just want to say it. Oh yeah, here you are. You're welcome. These are the guys who like. I don't know what they check, but like they keep like. I wonder if they have a camera to see me filming them, not filming me. Where is it? Like the commentators wanted. This weather is so bad. Nobody's gotta be here. I don't know if it'll be like. It's just making me feel. I don't like it. I don't know. No, uneasy is not the right word, but. Can we trust it with being in the park responsibly now? Like, I don't know. There's something, I don't know. I mean, I'm all for health and safety and all this, but a little bit privacy is okay. A little bit of trusting us. We are responsible people. None of us want to be sick more than anyone needs to be, so. Well, this is where, like, I'm thinking, okay, if I thought this through before, but, like, I thought it, but I want to put it to you so that it can be off my mind. I can, like, not need to think, oh, well, I was trying to say it this way and this and that and it didn't work, or things. The fresher it is, the better. But I wonder if people, like, think more about, like, what does it mean, and, like, I don't know. It's just making me want to get away from here. Silly guy. Right, maybe I should just. I was gonna do another video anyway, but it was about the notes Oh, there's another theme again, so. At the same time, I don't know how to explain it more than that. Sickness of the spirit. But that won't get resolved if we live it out. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. Before I start simply repeating everything, and probably I will say goodbye to you, and I will see you in the next one. I hope you will be back for that one. I just noticed my battery is getting low, which I don't know if there's something wrong with my battery because it was only just really full, but we'll see. If I don't get to film some of those things, there's definitely something I still want to tell you, and you know, yeah. As the usual, I hope you will be back. I hope this helped you maybe understand more a bit better. Hi! That's what I mean by magpie. Gold. Are you looking for gold? One of those was so close to me. I was sitting there, was over there, and here she was so close to me at the time. And there was another one. Hey! New friend. I wish I had bread. I again didn't take any bread, but. Oh, my bread was moldy. I could have taken that. Oh well. Righto. Come here. Maybe not. There's the other one there. Right. I hope it helped you with the understanding of war a little bit more, and something you don't know, something needs to get said. It just needs to get said. Else, it won't have made me learn it. Right, and yes, well, you know, the usual, but I would be honored if you subscribe to my channel. And all those things. The comment section is there for the discussion and all those things. If you leave me a like, then I know that you liked this video, which would be really fun. There's another one. Hi. And all those things. Share it with your friends if you feel that it is worth it. If you feel like it is something for them, maybe they need to know it. I don't know if we know people who like wars, but let's go ahead and ooh, bye. Say goodbye. Fly away and say goodbye. Goodbye.